Hi, everyone. Welcome to your weekend update with Sandy by Archangel Guidance. So it's Friday the 17th. So we're looking at today, the 18th, new moon, right? New moon in Scorpio and 19th. A lot of things, right? I think the new moon is on the 18th. I know my brother's birthday is. So I'll have to remember to say happy birthday. Hey guys, so we're going to do our second weekend update. So welcome to everyone who came back. This is what I call an open intuitive reading. I just feel like the people who click on the video, you're just meant to see the video. Definitely use your intuition. I always feel like if you're in a beautiful, loving relationship and, the cards come up that, there's going to be a split, it's not you, or at least chances are. So, you don't want to read anything into it, okay? All right. So let's see. Energies for the weekend. Energies for the weekend. For all those who click on, what do we need to know? What will best serve us? Energy portray. I do have some very clear messages. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we're going to do 4 cards. This is, oh my God, I always forget the name. Tarot Illuminato, I believe, is the name of this deck. Sorry. Pretty sure that's the name of the deck. Okay, so we're going to do 6 cards. I'm going to pull the first card. We have the King of Wands. You got a lot of action with that king. I'm going to bring this down. And we are going to let the other ones come out. Didn't take long. I have the 4 of Pentacles. I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the King of Cups. I have Judgment. Look at that. I have the 10 of Cups. Underneath the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Hello, Justice. Hello, Wheel. What is going on here, guys? And, I have the 6 of Cups. I'm sorry, 6 of Pentacles. And 1 extra card, which is the Chariot. So I feel like the Chariot is what's really speaking to us in this reading. Now, I was only going to take 4 cards, but more wanted to come out. So, of course, I'm not going to refuse them. So let me see what's going on here. I have the King of Wands, who is really starting out our reading. It's funny, I'm looking at him too, and for some reason, right this moment, he reminds me of the Thinking Man. The Thinking Man. And he's more of a man of action, right? You think of Aries, Leo, Sag, going after what it is they want. But this one's thinking about it. And I have this Ace of Pentacles mirroring him. So he's not in action yet. There's something that, if you're a fire sign, this may be something, I feel like this may be a potential job offer. For some of you, this could be a move. You're moving. And with the 10 of Pentacles sitting below this Ace, hello, dream home. beautiful potential. That's how we have to look at the ace. It's a potential for us to grab it and run with it, right? So that's exactly what the king is thinking about here, king or queen. But I have the Four of Pentacles in between. So I feel like, you know, what am I thinking about? Well, I'm thinking about my finances. I'm thinking, can I afford it? Can I not afford it? For some of you, you may be in a relationship. It certainly could be a same-sex relationship because I have two kings. You have the King of Cups and King of Wands. So you could be deciding about a home. And one may feel, oh, of course we can afford it. And the other one, not so much kind of thing. I definitely see you moving forward into it anyway, though. Because I feel like the King of Wands may be not normally what Wands would do, but I kind of feel like is overthinking it a little bit here. So I definitely feel that for, you know, same-sex couples, particularly males, you know, going through this situation right now. I do see you going forward. This could even be talking about people wanting to move in together. You know, I don't really have anything that talks about marriage, but I do feel like for some, it's like we're talking about that next step, that big step, and it does feel like a big step, especially with Judgment right in the center. It's this next big step. You know, you have the wheel, so moving into times of positivity. For some of you, this is moving into lucky times also. Feeling lucky. Being lucky. Being able to find the finances that maybe I'm lacking for some. For some of you, it does feel like a big purchase, and maybe the finances, just a little questionable, but I feel, you know, I do feel like the finances show up. You could certainly have been, you know, asking for a loan. For some of you, I feel like this might be an inheritance coming to you. It just feels like money is coming to you, and it does feel like it's coming to you without you really having to do much. I feel like if you're going through a divorce right now and you're the one watching this, you may be a water sign, you know, and you may be going through the court right now. I do feel there may even be children involved here. I feel like, you know, and part of the argument may be who keeps the house, where do the children stay? I feel like if you're watching this, then they stay with you and the house stays with you. Yet I do feel like, you know, I may have to pinch my pennies a little bit after the fact. But again, I feel whole. I feel whole again. You know, there's a lot of things going on in finances this month. You know, definitely a lot of new things, a lot of new opportunities coming in the way, well, in our material world. Let's put it that way, okay? But finances definitely seem to be a big part of it. All right, so I have Justice and the Six of Pentacles mirroring each other with the wheel in between. And, you know, Six of Pentacles is the energy of giving and receiving equally, fairly. You know, it can't always be equally, but fairly. You know, allowing myself to receive as much as I give. And if I'm the one who's always receiving, I need to look at that and make sure that I'm giving in the way that I can. And I don't know why I just said it that way. It's almost like there's a little bit of a limitation. Like for somebody, I can't give as much as I want, but maybe there is a reason. It feels like there is a reason behind it, like out of your circumstances. You could be dealing with something, like, I don't know why, but I feel like diabetes for someone, diabetes, and my walking, and, a lot of changes in my life. And I do feel like you have someone very special with you. So if that's you, I don't want you to think that I'm talking about you not giving as much, because I do feel like you're trying, okay, for those particular people, okay, but there are some who are taking and not giving back as much as they should. All right, so what I'm going to do, because I want to keep this a short reading, is I'm going to just clarify each line. I see relationships really coming together. Okay, let's look at that first. So we're really clarifying the first line. I have the Five of Cups mirrored by the Ten of Swords. And in between I have the Strength card. So I have the Five of Cups. This is the energy where my focus is really on my past love, someone I may miss. But within this energy, what it tells us is, it's almost like the sooner we can wake up from it, we get to see almost the reason behind it, and then the potential of real love coming. So it's the energy of don't stay focused within the past, because you miss your blessings in the current moment, right? Not that they won't return, they will. Now, mirrored by the Ten of Swords, I completely understand, I understand why your head is down and you're feeling low. I understand all of that. This is, it's heartbreak. Well, it's not just heartbreak. I shouldn't have said that. Though it does kind of feel like that. So, as someone who's focusing upon that, right? But with the Strength card in between. Now, could this be a Leo who put some of these swords in your back? Absolutely. Absolutely. Can't say no to that. But really what this is the ability to get over it. The ability to move on. We're clarifying the first line here, and we don't want to forget that Ace of Pentacles is there. So what I feel like is like, the sooner I can move on from this energy, because Spirit's telling us we can. We absolutely can. And maybe I just need to be positive and know that new opportunities are going to come for me. But I got to let this end, right? Because this is about letting it end. 10 is about moving out of it. And again, I'm moving out of it, but I'm moving into the Ace of Pentacles. So the King of Wands, again, clarifying here, and I said strength in between. So I do feel like it is a fire sign that's involved here. I also feel like probably your finances were affected over this. This is definitely a split up. Or extreme hurt. But I do kind of feel like it's a split because, I have the Chariot right above there too. Hello, Cancer. We got to throw Cancer out there. So I feel like I am moving. I feel like a Chariot showed up by itself to say, whatever the circumstances, I can choose to stay or I can choose to leave. It's completely up to me. And I feel like even if it's a financial thing, okay, if you're with someone and financially you don't feel like you can leave, there is always a way. There is always a way. Even if you got to go through the state and get help, whatever you have to do. Because I feel here, like I'm truthfully feeling overwhelmed. Yet I can see this Ace of Pentacles, right? You're in the Ten of Swords, you don't see it yet. You have to feel it. All right, let's go below. Middle line. With Justice here and Judgment here, I feel like I have a lot of soul family members joining the reading for us here. All right, so more about the second line. I got the Alchemist. Hello, Two of Cups. I think I'm going to take these down here, even though they're going to relate back, just to give me room. I have the Death card, Scorpio. Possibly. Seven of Swords. And hello, Nine of Cups. And the way it's falling, Nine of Cups is falling right with the Two of Cups. So we're clarifying the King of Cups, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups, right? I feel like whatever I've moved away from, especially, this can be very kind of sneaky energy, right? I don't know, sometimes I feel magic, right? But it can be, what's the word? Like, I was going to say elusive, but I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. But then I have the Seven of Swords, also that energy of, kind of like sneaking out in the middle of the night. Maybe someone that you were with who, could have definitely left and taken some of your items. That's weird. That's what I feel like for some of you, like they took some of your items with them. And you may be, for some of you may be suing them to get them back. Okay, well, yeah, I feel like, I feel like someone like took like my big screen TV. Important paperwork. It's like somebody trying to set you up, so to speak. But it almost doesn't matter. It's like someone trying to rob you of your joy, right? Because I feel like whoever this character is, they feel like I feel like you must have let them, or you asked for a split up. And this is what it feels like they went in and, under the cover of the evening sky, took the TV, took paperwork. There's something about the paperwork. But I do feel like you're going to take them to court, and I feel like you're going to get it all back, plus some. And I definitely feel like it's the right thing to do with this energy because I don't like it at all. Oh, I forgot what line I was clarifying. And then we have the Two of Cups with the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups. All about the journey. What it took to fill all these beautiful cups up. This is all about the journey. And, you know, this man is more than happy on this journey. Doesn't mean there weren't ups and downs, left and rights, twists and turns, of course. Of course there were. But there's something within him where he feels, I don't know, I feel like saying bring it on. Like, bring it on. So this is talking about a journey, right? A journey of emotions, a journey of building character, building up oneself. And it's attached to the Two of Cups. So with the wheel. So for some of you, this could certainly be new love coming in. You know, what feels like after a long journey. However, during this journey, you know, the journey was important. You know, especially with Judgment here, the journey was important. There was purpose. Purpose is to fill your own cups so that you're ready for this type of love. And I do feel like for someone, you've been waiting for a while. Because the Death card really came out by itself. So this is probably telling me that I needed, that somebody needed, or something had to end before something new could begin in love here. Okay? Because we're clarifying up here. Something had to end so something new can begin. For some of you, you could be moving in to this new house with the love of your life, and it could be all the I had to sell my house, he had to sell his house, and now we're coming together. Because clear endings, but these endings are really endings that don't cause us great strife. You know, when I see the Death card and I think about the ending, I think about, you know, letting go of resistance, right? Letting go of resistance, because when we pass, all resistance is lifted. So, for someone, you know, and you may be Scorpio, or you may had to let go of a Scorpio, but whatever it was, I moved into it pretty easily, right? Well, with the Nine of Cups, of course. So, anyway, we have this Nine of Cups, and now we're going into the Ten of Cups. So what it's telling you is when you fill your own cups with self-love, this is when it's not that a soulmate or the best, you know, lover can't come in when I'm in like the Ten of Swords energy. It's what will I be able to do with that energy, right? How will I be within a new relationship if I'm still carrying the Ten of Swords? So what is being said is I need to look at this in another way. If I need to take a little time to fill up these cups, to balance my emotions, really, it serves me greatly. Because for many of you, you do have this new love coming that's going to take you into the Ten of Cups. You know, and especially with the King Cups here, I need to be able to open my heart completely to this type of love. I don't have to, but why wouldn't I? That's really the question. Why wouldn't I? Well, for some of you, it could be, you know, past energy is affecting present moment energy. You know, I often feel when we get the Seven of Swords and it's talking about a person, we had signs. I mean, there's no way this energy could carry on. You know, it is a 7, so it's not like it's brand new. You know, it's not like it was the first time. But the signs were given, right, to all of us. And it's whether we're paying attention or not. Sometimes we don't pay attention because we know what that means. That means we have to take the next step, right? Severing a relationship, starting new, and all that. But, yeah, maybe that's what the Death card is talking about for some of you. If you're still dealing with someone like this, I don't know. I'm looking at the Alchemist here, and it just looks like he's putting this beautiful plan together, right? A little bit of this type of love, a little bit of this, a little bit of loyalty, and, you know, like mixing the perfect person. Okay. All right, let's clarify the last line. And these are just general, guys, right? Um, you know, you definitely want to watch the monthlies if you want more in-depth. But for the weekly updates, you know, I got to keep them fairly short. Okay. So I have Justice, I have the Wheel, and I have Six of Pentacles. Two major arcanas next to the Six of Pentacles. Justice is about balancing our emotions. Just checking them, making sure that they are, look at that, Ten of Pentacles. Justice is a card of Libra. But hello, we got the Ten of Pentacles came out on her. And so let's get two more. Perfect. The Hierophant came out on the Wheel. And the Empress on the Six of Pentacles. So many Pentacles, guys. You know, I mean, this is the time, excuse me, this is the time when, well, I feel like it's a great time to really start building up your foundation, your finance. It just feels like opportunities coming. Okay, back to this now. So I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. Hello, you want to talk about strength, right? The Emperor is all about really the strongest foundation. Wisdom, someone we look up to, someone who's rooted in time. I feel for some of you, you know, I mean, let's just face it, this is a possible marriage. You know, the Emperor Aries, possibly. Or the characteristics. I feel like, for some reason, I keep feeling like saying rooted in time. This is rooted in time. So this could certainly be soulmate energy. But the Hierophant, that's, you know, especially a special type of relationship. You know, with the Emperor in this deck, I feel a lot of faith with him. I feel his faith guides him, male or female. But that's what I feel in the best of ways, right? And the Hierophant, also a card of high faith. I feel like we have a possible marriage coming here. Whether you are the Emperor or you are seeing the Emperor. Again, Aries, but can be any sun sign. I'm sorry, any fire sign. Because we're clarifying down here, right? So Justice is telling us, you know, it's Justice that's bringing us this Ten of Pentacles, right? Who is revealing it, so to speak. And it just feels like she's giving us a hint how we can have the best in what we want. Ten of Pentacles, I have love, but I also have a strong foundation. So this is two strong people coming together, right? And maybe there is very little water in your chart. Because I kind of feel like that. Like, I feel like I have a power couple here who may not very loving together. I don't know how to say it, but not, well, both people loving. Definitely towards each other, but there's something, maybe you don't show it in the public. Maybe that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't show it in the public. You know, maybe it's just my belief system. What do they call it? PDA? I also feel like if you have job applications out right now, resumes out right now, word of mouth, you know, I'm looking to better my career. Those are the words I heard, better my career. I'm definitely feeling like with this Ace of Pentacles here and the Wheel, here's a great, and the Chariot, here's a great opportunity. Opportunities coming, whether it's brought because of the new moon in Scorpio, I don't know. But definitely many, many opportunities. All right, I just want to, I want to look at this Ten of Pentacles a little bit more carefully. Actually, I'm going to look at the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Temperance. Excuse me one second. Oh. The Princess of Cups, the Sun, and the Devil. The Sun and the Devil. Let's bring these down. So first of all, I have Libra here, I have Leo here, and I have Capricorn here. Okay, I know you guys like to hear some signs, but really, I mean, I had Taurus, Aries, I have a lot of people. I have Cancer, I know we said Leo earlier, you know, I have Virgo. I mean, everyone's really here that I can think of so far. Scorpio. Okay. So we're looking at this Ten of Pentacles and this Ten of Cups. And I have Temperance and the Devil mirroring each other. Quite strong energy, right? Because again, Temperance, balancing my emotions, perfect timing, divine timing, universal timing, not so much human timing. I feel also this is about balance over, for some of you, something you felt tied to, maybe for a long time, because I'm definitely feeling like I felt tied, but it's like I'm moving out of it. I have the Sun as the main energy with these two tens. You know, so that is expansion, that is illumination, that is joy, that is happiness. So the only thing I have to look at is, you know, the Devil energy. But, you know, and I have to be honest, I'm not even really feeling that. So maybe it's more Capricorn. Because I'm not feeling that I am... I know some of you, you feel linked to someone, and maybe don't understand that. But I'm not feeling here that this is an energy I need to overcome. So this is probably more Capricorn, right? You could certainly have been waiting for a Capricorn to come back and okay, it's either Capricorn coming back or you are Capricorn. Okay, because I do see the offer of love coming towards you. The offer of love coming towards you. Again, I feel like the sun is expanding. Really, a lot of people. It's almost like trying to get us ready for the new year, I feel. Like I'm putting my people in place. But our overall energy is the Chariot. The Chariot is a card about willpower. We bring the Chariot to us through our willpower. Kind of like the opposite of Devil energy. And, this could just be saying, take it, use this Chariot. Use it to your advantage. Take it where you want to go. Because I have people moving, people coming together, and I know it's general, but it is a general reading. But the Chariot is really for all of you, though, right? It is for all of you. Let me just see if I have anything else. I really feel like what it's saying for this weekend is we just need to keep our emotions in check. If we keep our emotions in check, it feels like everything's starting to fall in place, okay? I know this went beyond the weekend, but for some of these messages, people needed to hear it. But this is a weekend, with the Chariot of being proactive, right? New moon, Scorpio, being proactive. This is about what I want to bring to me now. Should have already, we've already left the energy of letting things go that didn't serve us. Because we have to remember, if we're always bringing new in, we have to let some old go, right? Equal balance. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Short and sweet, I think. Thank you, as always. You guys know how much I love you, how much I appreciate you just coming to my channel, supporting my channel. Your donations just blow me away. Thank you so much. It is what keeps the channel alive. But I just love doing what I do for you guys. I'm blessed that I found you. So thank you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. And beautiful rest of the month for November. Be open to the energies, okay? Be open, especially with the sun. Let it expand you. Allow it to expand you. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you next weekend. Thanks. Bye-bye.